Hi everyone, Tom Moffett here. Welcome to BUS 140 Business Communications. I will be your instructor for the course. In this course, we'll be studying some of the traditional methods of business communications like letters and memos. We'll also get some practice using some of the newer tools like blogs and web conferencing. We'll work on a team project to get experience using skills that you will use in your professional work. The overall goal is to identify and improve those skills that will be important to you in the 21st century work environment. When you log in to the course, you're going to see the first thing is the home page. I encourage you to take some time to explore each of the menu items on the left column over here in this area. Especially if this is your first online class. You want to pay special attention to the announcements here, the modules, and the discussion link here. I make lots of announcements, so please check the announcements on a regular basis, at least 3 to 4 times a week. You can get to announcements by clicking on a course announcements link, which will display any announcements that have been posted, or this link here, and it will show you any announcements that have been posted. Or if you're on the home page, you can also click announcements and it will bring you to the same page. So let's take a look at the modules page. On this page at the very top is the course calendar, and when you open the calendar, you'll see that the assignments for the course are separated by module. Each module has a due date for each of the assignments. The due date is here, and the points associated with each of those assignments. For example, in Module 1, it begins with an introduction discussion here. The initial post is due on Wednesday, January 16th, and then replies are due on Saturday, January 19th. At least 2 replies to classmates are required for the discussion assignments. The next assignment you see is the 1.3 fair test assignment, and then the 1.4 establishing credibility discussion is the last assignment for Module 1. There's a complete description of each of these assignments in the modules page further down, but this is typically what the course calendar looks like. Now we're going to go back to modules, scroll down to Module 1, and here is, before we get there, you might want to take a look at the discussion rubric here, which identifies how discussions are graded. And then a little further down, you'll see information about getting started and Connect Access. It talks about what Connect means, how to get in touch with Connect support, and we'll talk about registering for Connect a little bit later. The next area here is the proctoring area. We require at least one proctored event for each course. Our proctored event for this class will be the 3.4 proctored quiz. You'll have a week to complete the quiz. And if you're not familiar with proctoring requirements, please open these links and review those proctoring requirements. Also, in the modules tab for each assignment, you'll see an overview for the module, and then each of the assignments that will be listed here. For example, if you go to the fair test assignment, it will describe that assignment in detail. And in this particular case, the assignment is from the textbook. So you'll go to page 20 in your textbook, complete the 1.4, or if you're using the electronic version, it's the same page. Describe the event, apply the fair test exercise, and then it tells you how to save your work. Back up a little bit here. Then you see here the discussion module, which in this case is establishing credibility discussion. When you're ready to make your initial post, you simply open that link, click reply, and enter your comments. When you're done, you hit post reply, and then you'll be done. And when you're ready to reply to the initial post by your classmates, you go to that module and then click the reply button and enter your response and click post reply. And as I mentioned earlier, there's 2 replies required for each discussion by your classmates. Okay, well, let's go back to the modules page. You can see that the assignments are all assigned by module. Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, all the way through. And each of the modules is structured essentially the same way. On the left-hand side, this is kind of important, you'll see the grades button, and this allows you to monitor your grades as you progress throughout the course. And you can see here's the assignment here, listed here, the due dates, and the due date is here, and the points that's associated with that assignment shows you right here. You can also see any feedback that you'll get on, and you'll get feedback on every assignment that you submit. If you open this link, let's just take for an example the 1.3 fair test assignment. If you click on this button here, this will show you the assignment. This will show you the rubric. It'll show you the points that have been applied, how many points you got. In this case, it was 10 points. Now, if you click on this link here, and actually this is the one that really is most important, because here you click on view feedback, and you can view any comments that I've made on your submission. So that's pretty important also. And then there's the rubric also. It takes a little practice to get familiar with navigating the feedback, but there's always feedback for every assignment. If you have any trouble locating it, please let me know and I'll walk through it with you again. We're also going to have online office hours. Back to modules. They will be available. I will actually have a link set up here. We use a teleconferencing tool called Zoom, and it allows us to talk to each other in real time, where we can review assignments, answer any questions that you might have, or anything else about the course. So office hours are available upon request. Just let me know and that you'd like to meet in Zoom, and we'll set up a time when we can meet, and then I can post it for the others students. If they would like to join us, they can as well. The other thing that's pretty important is registering for Connect. You can follow the instructions registering for Connect. I'm scrolling back up here again by going into the McGraw-Hill Connect link. But the easiest way to register for Connect, just simply go to the first Connect assignment, which is the 2.4 Connect quiz. That's the first assignment. You click on that link, and it will take you through the registration process. If you've never registered for Connect before, it's going to ask you for your email address. Please use your OTC email address to register, and then you click Submit. Once you click Submit, it will take you through the rest of the registration process. It will ask you for your registration code, which you should have gotten when you purchased the materials for the course. If you haven't purchased it yet, you have the option of purchasing it using a credit card, or you can get, I think it's up to 10 days of or 2 weeks of free access before you actually have to purchase the registration code. But Connect is required for the course, so if you don't have it right away, you will have to purchase it before the end of the 2 weeks. Also up here is a syllabus tab, and in the course summary it lists all the assignments and their due dates. If you'd like to have a copy of the syllabus, it's printable. Open this link and you can open the syllabus and it'll show you the syllabus, and you can print that off if you'd like. I should also mention that in the discussion area, if you have questions about the course, please post them to this discussion called Student Commons. At the very top, when you open, it's at the very top, and when you open that link, you can simply click Reply, enter your question here, and I will get notified that you have a question, and then I can get back with you. Once you've entered your question, then you just simply click Post Reply. The nice thing about Student Commons and using this discussion thread is that your classmates can see any questions that have been posted, and if they have the same question, they can get an answer very quickly to their question as well. I should mention also that if you have questions of a personal nature, such as grades, please contact me via the OTC email. That's moffittc@otc.edu. And please use your OTC email for any contact related to the course. Our filters are set up so that OTC email is usually the only message that gets through. Well, that's enough to get us started. I look forward to meeting all of you next week, and I will see you online.